Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a roster and team breakdown of the Indianapolis Colts in Madden NFL 2003, and I am playing on the PlayStation 2. After I break down the team, give some depth chart recommendations, then we will play a game with the Colts. You guys choose the team, and we'll have a good time with it. I'm going to do this one a little quicker. I noticed I got a little long-winded on the last breakdown of the Chiefs. And here we got the Indianapolis Colts. One of my favorite players in the NFL of all time here is Peyton Manning. And we're going to get to use him here today. He is a 92 overall. 92 overall. So he's going to be the starting quarterback, and you really don't have to look much further. The whole time the Colts had Peyton Manning, they never had a formidable backup. So he's slow, as you know. Peyton Manning, 46. He's a statue back there. 62 strength, great awareness at 92. Doesn't have the agility, good stamina, not fast, but that 42 acceleration. But what really matters, throw power 94, throw accuracy 95. That is wonderful for Peyton Manning. And yeah, so I'm going to be throwing a lot in this game. And it's been hard for me to establish the run anyways in some of the games I've been playing. So yeah, this is a team you're going to throw a lot with no matter what. And his injury and toughness rating is good too. Running back, you got another star player here in Edgerrin James. And another usable guy here in Dominic Rhodes. Benjamin Gay, Chiron Stith. And I'm just checking here if we are live. Looks like yes. Slow to come into the chat today. Only the alert didn't go out as quickly. So let's look at James and Rhodes. Rhodes, you like his speed there at 89. Edgerrin James is at a 91. 66 strength. Great agility for Edgerrin James and Rhodes. Awesome stamina for Edgerrin James. Acceleration is great on James. Rhodes at 83. 82 catch for Edgerrin James. He is wide receiver like hands, which is awesome. And Rhodes is pretty good at 72. Carrying the ball, 84, 79, not really fumblers. Jumps not great. He's not going to be jumping over the line too much. 92 break tackle, that is very good. With 92 break tackle, you're going to be breaking some tackles with a fast runner for a touchdown. He's definitely a guy that will break some long touchdown runs. Dominic Rhodes, not too bad either at 80. And just to go through the rest of the ratings here. At 99 importance, that doesn't matter too much. And let's take a look at the wide receivers. Oh, no, fullback, sorry. Got ahead of myself. And we got Jim Finn. Not good at all. 63 speed. Let's see, can he catch? Not really. Run block and pass block is pretty low. What's up, fantasy football player? And yeah, you're not going to be using him too much. Now wide receivers. Another star on offense, Marvin Harrison, 97 overall. One of the best to do it. Good hands, worked well with Peyton Manning. Then you got Quadre Ishmael, Reggie Wayne, second year, which he's the third best receiver on the team in his second year, Troy Walters. So you got three good ones. Speed, wow, Wayne's slow, 82. 88 for Ishmael, 91 for Harrison. Good awareness on Harrison. 82 for Ishmael, 68 for Wayne. Agility's awesome for Harrison. He's going to be juking around with that. The L1, R1. Stamina, incredible on Harrison. Good on the other two receivers down here. Acceleration, Harrison. Catch rating, 98. He's got really good hands. Don't expect too many drops from that, but with some of the games I've been playing in this, it doesn't really matter how good they are. They're still going to drop some balls, especially if they get tackled. Ishmael and Wayne both with really good hands. Even Walters is not too bad. He can still catch, whereas this guy's just going to be dropping everything. But those are good hands for the Colts. Carrying the football. Harrison will fumble the least with that 74 rating. Even Harrison's break tackle 62, which I'm surprised at. It's pretty high for how small he is as a receiver. 62 is higher for receivers. And team that's not going to be getting injured a lot. All right, Marcus Pollard is your tight end. And you got Jermaine Wiggins, Davenport. Really, these guys, you just want to look at their run pass block and if they could catch at all. So speed's good on Pollard. Strength, 79. 79 awareness. Stamina, acceleration, catch rating. So these guys, I mean, Pollard's got decent enough hands to catch some balls. The other guys, not so much. Carrying the football, he's not going to fumble too much. Break tackle's okay for a big 6'4" guy, only at 72. And then you want to look at their pass block and run block. So Davenport is much better at blocking. So that's something to maybe put him in the game for at the second tight end, if he's not that already on the depth chart. Round off the rest of the ratings. Offensive line, Tarek Glenn, 91 overall, great strength. Acceleration's fast for a lineman. Pass block's unbelievable at 98, 92 run block. He is the total package, not going to get injured too much. Left guard, looking pretty much like a weakness. You got Pine, Demoline. And strength is all right. Acceleration, these guys are pretty slow. And they're just middle of the road, pass block, run block. That's not good for offensive linemen. They'll be getting pancaked. Either guy you put in. 33 speed, not fast. Center, Jeff Saturday. That's a name you don't forget with the last name Saturday. He's decent, 73, 44 speed. Stamina's all right here. Acceleration, not bad for a center. And his run pass block's 86, run block 82. And not get injured that much. Right guard also looking like a weakness here, so no one really to fill in there. Ryan Diem, 41 speed, 86 strength. Acceleration, not too bad. And he's just in the 80s, so that's, you don't worry too much about that. So awareness is probably why his rating's down. Only that 62. Oh, then you got the right tackle. So at the tackles, the Colts are very strong. What's up, James Bond? How you doing tonight? Thanks for joining the chat. Got Adam Meadows, 46. Even Waverly Jackson. So he's someone that really good backup. He might be someone I could put at guard for better ratings. So I'm going to look at that. But Meadows with that 92 strength. Jackson, 89. So there's a usable player on the line to fill in. 87 acceleration is great for a lineman. You see how slow they could get off the line, but not Meadows. Pass block 94, 93 run block, and Jackson 91 pass block. To be sitting on the bench is is pretty rough. So I'm going to try to find a place for him as one of the guards. What's up, Filippo? So overall, the offense for the Colts has superstars at all three levels and four levels if you really count the offensive lineman tackles. They got a lot going for them. You got Peyton, Harrison, and Edgerrin James. So they pretty much are the total package on offense. Shouldn't have any issues there. So let's look at the defense. The ends are just absolutely terrible here on the left end. We'll see if there's any right end that could fill in. Their speed's not good. I mean, they're not catching too many quarterbacks. Scrambling or mobile quarterbacks with that speed, that's really rough. So we'll just glance through these. There's probably not going to be too much to talk about. Their tackling's bad, but it's not the worst. 74, 73. Right end, oh, you got rookie Dwight Freeney, so you have something there. And he is fast. 78, that's great for an end. Bradsky is, he's better than the other two, so he might be someone to put in on the other side, most likely. And we got the strength. Not too good on Sweeney. Better on Bradsky. Awareness isn't quite there yet for the rookies. Acceleration, 87. So, yeah, Dwight Freeney he's a pass rusher, that's for sure. His tackling's very low, though, for an end at 66. But if you get to the quarterback, you should be able to take him down. Bradsky at 76. Tackling. Defensive tackles also across the board, not very good. Your best one is super slow. Not that you need too much speed in the middle, but 49 is slow. The strengths, middle of the road for these guys. 96 or 76 awareness, sorry. Agility is not going to matter too much. Acceleration on the rookie triplet, 75. That's quite a bit faster than the other guys. Tackling is good on Johnson. That's why he's going to stay in the game, even though he's slow. And 84 is where you want them to be at. The other guys aren't good tacklers. So looking at the linebackers, Marcus Washington, Greg Favors. Just right off the bat, I like the speed of Washington here, 72. It will get the job done. I like them to be linebackers to be at least in the 70s, but you want them to be high 70s if you can. Acceleration 74. Doesn't have the hands really to pick balls off. 75 tackling is just okay. So you have a usable here linebacker. I did not do the 49ers. Unlike a lot of the other games where they lead off the teams because they start with a number, in this game, the Bears are the first team. So I'm not sure where they fit in the 49ers. Maybe just where the F is. I'll have to take a look at that. But I haven't done them yet. Rob Morris is your middle linebacker. Again, someone very usable. Sword doesn't look too good. So 71 speed will be enough. 82 strength. 67 awareness. 72 agility. Good stamina at 88. Acceleration's good. And another guy that doesn't have good hands for picking the ball off. Jumps not anything to look at. Good tackling, though, at 87. Really good tackling. So that's always something you want to look at on defense. And your best linebacker is on the right side here with Mike Peterson. He's the fastest one, too. He's 80 overall, 76 speed, 74 strength. Awareness still at 69. Good agility at 78. And stamina, 82 acceleration is good. His jump is better, so he could bat down some balls in the zone a little bit better. Really good tackling at 88. What was his catch at? Oh, not good catch, though. That is a weakness for him at 47. So none of the linebackers are really good at picking the ball off. Corners, wow. I've seen some teams with some bad corners, specifically the Chiefs in the last one, but this is definitely the worst I've seen. Walt Harris, who used to be on the Bears, as their best corner. David Macklin. Oh, man, this is bad. Wow. So, none of the corners are fast. Walls is at 87, but he's a 52 overall. Let's see if there's anything good about these guys. Awareness is best on Harris. Acceleration, just middle of the road, not too good. No one's a ball hawk. They don't have great hands. Tackling is low on these guys. I mean, high 60s, not the worst, but because the corners are lower than most of the other positions, but it's still not good. Yeah, these are just, there's not much you could do to cover up how bad this group of cornerbacks are. Free safety, Idris Bashir. He's only a 71 overall, but he has 87 speed. That's awesome. I always say on all these videos, you want them to at least be mid-80s. If they're in the high 80s, that's good for a safety. So let's see if there's anything else good here. Agility, stamina is pretty good. Good acceleration. Better hands, so 62. It's not ball hawk status, but at least he could catch it a little bit more. At 6'2", he's got that 84 jump. His weakness is the tackling, so looks like he's going to be better in pass defense, but the last line of defense with that tackling, not too good. And safety on the other side. So if I could say anything about their safeties is they're not the slowest. They actually got decent speed. 84 is not bad. He's a 64 overall, Corey Bird. I mean, I remember some Colts defenses being pretty bad. So this is like early on when the Colts were coming into their own. So this is one of those squads. 82 acceleration, not good hands. Tackling's better, but not great. So, but yeah, they're just not slow safeties. They're pretty fast. So that's good at the safety position. And you got Vanderjagt. And kick power, kick accuracy. That's why I keep scrolling through those, because they don't matter on all the other players. 92-90. That's really good. And just to take a quick look at the punter. Kick power, kick accuracy. And yeah, the Colts defense is really poor. Really bad. I mean, Peterson's their best defender at 80 overall. And he's just like, I would say he's above average, but everyone else is horrible, pretty much. Or solid or below, well below average. Freeney has at least got that speed, but yeah, this is gonna be struggle bus with this defense. So let's make some changes to the depth chart here. Peyton's staying there, Edgerrin James. Of course. Finn. I'm tempted to put Rhodes in at fullback just because. Let me see these hands on these receivers. So, like, Ahad's coming out of the game. if there's 5 wide format. And I'm going to put in Rhodes. Because Rhodes has got pretty good hands. Oh, no. No, he doesn't. 46. Whatever. Yeah, I'll just leave it in a hot then. Pollard staying in the game. There was that disparity at run block, pass block. So if I do run a double tight end set, I'm going to put Davenport in the game. He's going to be good for blocking. You guys are going to get to choose who I play against, so I'll take recommendations. So left guard is a position that I'm going to put Waverly Jackson. So he's an upgrade, 69, even though he's at the guard position and his pass block and run block's good. So that will fill a hole on their offensive line, so this will make it stronger. There wasn't much you could do over here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put Bradsky in over here. But first, I got to take off. I got to put Breeny here. Or Freeney, not Breeny. I was thinking Rhodes at fullback. Let me see if his run and pass block is good enough. 41-49 compared to... Yeah, it's good enough. 51-53. There's no reason to leave him in. Rhodes is coming in the game. 89 speed. Trying to shore up this defense. Defense and tackles, they're all pretty rough. Got the guys in here we want to start. Yeah, I don't know what to say about these corners. I'm going to put Walls in at third corner just because he has better speed. What do you mean? Oh, that's not Walls. Nick Harper. Only 79 speed. Yeah, safety's not slow. Let's see, do they got anyone in the return game? Rhodes. We'll put in Walls, 87. So Rhodes is going to get some action in here as a returner and at fullback. Bailey's saying Steelers, Titans. We'll see how they match up. So I use the Colts at home, playing on All Pro. Last game I had Priest Holmes. I tried to establish the run. It didn't work. This time I got Peyton Manning. I'm going to be throwing the ball a lot. So you're saying Steelers and Titans. Steelers way outclassed. Titans is a closer matchup. It's a lot of white helmets on the field, but we could do it. Anyone else have any other suggestions? Let me see if I even have the Titans helmet here. If we go with the Titans. Titans. Gotta make that. I'll make that smaller. All right, so no one's saying anything else. We'll go with the Titans. Looks like both these teams had losing records the season before. Tony Dungy, offensive playbook, defense, cover 2 Colts, Tampa 2. And here we go. Off to play some more Madden 2003. What is your guys' favorite Madden? of this era, or just of all time. Doesn't have to be of this era. I played a game of Madden 22 yesterday on the gaming bus. I mean, it's if you're just casually playing, it's pretty solid. Looks really good. I do feel like it's very generic though. I don't like that they don't have TV announcers. It doesn't have an authentic feel, and it feels very automatic with the play calling and just the quick play of it. I don't know. I don't really like it too much. But I won't rag on it. Bailey likes 06.
I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big games.
Yeah, 06. I mean, I say it all the time. I just got turned off by it because of QB vision. SMS Centeri says the last 15 years of Madden ruined his life. That's hilarious. I would just say go back to these old games. Like, I haven't played Madden. Like, 06 was the turn-off game for me because of the forced QB vision online and the fact that they bought out all the competition, which I thought was monopolistic. But, you know, you got to blame the NFL, too. They keep engaging in that deal. That's how I feel more about it now. It's like, why does the NFL keep renewing that, knowing that people are pissed? Yeah, at the time, though, like ever since this game, like 2003, I like to play online, and when they forced it online, I was very disappointed. Eddie George got the tackle. John Madden football was better. I still got that original John Madden football on the 3DO. One of these days I'll get a 3DO or something that could play it and showcase that game. Ball on their own 31. Man in motion. Looking for room. I was hoping, you know, a few years ago now that Poly Mega that came out would eventually play 3DO games. About 6 to go. Ball on their own 35. I also saw that they're coming out with a module for Nintendo 64. And I know that company has had it's taken a long time for them to come out with anything. But in the future, if they're successful at getting these products to market and this old hardware just continues to go down, you know, it's going to be worth the investment later on. That's the way I kind of view it. So I'm glad they're doing it. And maybe one day it'll be something that's worthwhile for me. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Man in motion. So I've just been playing cover 2 so far. And it's not going too well. All Pro 2K8 is really fun. I still go back and play that along with 2K5, of course. Yeah, I did a whole season on 2K5 on the channel with the Bears. All Pro I haven't played much of. That's something I will need to explore at some point. First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. And starting after today, I'm going to be doing the Beer and Gabe Advent Calendar. So it'll be a new beer opening, which will be wrapped. It's a beer Advent Calendar from the Bottle Shop in Lake Geneva. My wife saw it and bought it. She thought that would be a cool idea, so I'm going to add it on to the streams that I do. And, yeah, I'm going to play a different game every Every day. That's the plan. If I don't make every day, then I'll do like a 2-in-1 day kind of thing. Because it is hard
And the
to
defender
do
brings him down at the 20-yard
a
line.
stream
They'll
every
find a way
single
with the run.
day
When you
leading
run
up
the
to
ball in the
Christmas.
first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. And if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it
Big
puts more
third down.
pressure on your passing game.
Safety should be good covering those inside receivers.
With the pass,
And not so much.
he flings it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Pretty much a breeze for the
Heck,
Titans.
it hit him right between the numbers.
Down the field, the secondary is rubbish.
The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. And so the offense puts together a very nice touchdown drive. John, I think that drive is exactly what the offensive coordinator was looking for and hoping for.
So yeah, I mean, at one point I had a ton of variety on the channel, and then started focusing in on seasons and certain games. At least me personally. When we were doing the Retro Sports League, we would mix up the games we play, but lately I've been just showcasing the games that I really enjoy playing.
It's 1st and 10.
So I'm just going to try to hit Edgerrin James on this little flat.
Drops back.
He's a really good receiver, and he's quick. So I'm just going to be wheeling it, dealing out of the shotgun a lot in this game. So they have the formation that I like from the Dick Duran Bears playbook, but not the same place, which is kind of frustrating, but I don't like wide receiver hooks. So I did put Rhodes in at the other running back, so I could hit him on this. Maybe Ishmael if that linebacker doesn't go back in coverage.
He's going to throw. Passing to his left.
Quick hit to Edgerrin James.
He displayed a lightning release on that pass.
Getting familiar with these shotgun sets. See, the thing is, they have different formations, but a lot of them are the same routes. Let's see if I can get... We got some tight end sets. You got Peyton, so he's going to be dropping dimes. He's going to be on the money. Oh, Davenport's the guy I picked to go to.
Four-man front this time. Using motion.
That was an accident. Play clock was low, so I was trying to get that play off before I got a penalty, and I did, and I almost made the catch on accident, but Pollard couldn't catch it.
Surveying the field. Rolling out to his right.
Wayne's open. What's up, Eli the Wolf? Everything is good today. Had good energy tonight, so decided to play some football. Play some games. Man, it does feel really smooth coming out of Peyton's hands. Like, I'm confident throwing pretty much anything here.
Manning back in the shotgun, looking downfield.
Edgerrin James open here.
He hits his receiver at the 30. Good job of bringing the pass over.
Peyton a little wobbly there, but right on target.
That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that second and third gear.
I mean, Edgerrin James with those hands and that speed out of the backfield is just dangerous.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 24-yard line. He's looking to pass. Throws it out over to the
That linebacker just doesn't get there. I mean, if he's going to be that quick, get an easy 6.
With an arm like that, there isn't a pass that he can't make.
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Already the second quarter, so it hasn't been a quick drive.
Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Don't really like these routes for the receivers, though.
Looking to pass. He's looking. Passing right.
Could have been picked.
Harrison can't come up with
Oh,
it.
no.
He made a great play and broke that pass up.
Yep, nothing fancy
The
there.
Colts
Don't
do
even give
not
the receiver
have
a
good
chance. Just knock
backup.
it down.
That's a major blow.
They're threatening inside the
I'm going to try to run for this now. Shifting over. Adrian James not breaking the tackle.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
We have to kick the field goal. Hopefully Peyton's not out for the game. That would be a huge blow to this team.
Vanderjagt leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. And it's up.
Should be good right through the uprights. Little dance.
It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth three, even if you don't get in the end zone every time.
He sends this one toward the end zone.
I'm going to change up the formation here defensively. They added the Madden or the quarter defense, which is a bunch of DBs on the field. And I feel like the computer AI has a hard time breaking it. Like they'll make some mistakes. If they decide to run, they can run on it pretty well. But since they're so spread out, so much speed on the field, they usually don't get more than 5 yards.
Missed tackle, and he's brought down at the 30. 4-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 7.
New Carolina Panthers Stadium? I don't know. I haven't done any research on that, so I don't know.
McNair with the pass.
Double coverage back there. We're going to try the quarter defense again for the 3rd in a row. So it's just man lock. I got the QB spy, so I could help out whoever. Looks like Wycheck does not have the best angle there. And just stayed right there. 4th downs. Quarter defense worked.
The only thing worse than dropping a pass is dropping a pass that brings up a 4th down.
Hentrick is looking for a good punt here. Rhodes looks like he's ready for the return.
And the pass did just tear me up on the last
Rhodes will return this punt.
drive they had.
For the first play of this drive,
Oh no, Peyton's still out of the game.
field goal on their last drive.
Let's try the counter.
It's 1st and 10.
Believe I could break a big run.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Not with that kind of
And it looks like
penetration.
this one will be spotted at the 45-yard line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
2nd and 15.
What's up, Magitech Omega? How you doing?
Looking for room. Godfrey brings him down at the 47.
All right,
So that tackle was his third.
let's see what his arms got. They do have the tight end protect play. They just have Edger and James going to the other side. That's interesting.
Ewert gets set. He's going to
Oh, he's
throw.
double covered.
Surveying the field. Curse records the sack.
After you take a hit like that,
What's
you
good,
make sure
number
to
one
get the ball
fan?
out of there faster next time.
4th down and a long way to go.
Peyton Manning has a really high injury rating, which would mean he doesn't get injured much.
Mason is already looking upfield. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball.
You mean like the corner routes or on the the out
Melissa, what have you
routes.
heard?
Well, Al, it doesn't look good. I spoke to the team doctor, and he indicated that
Out
it's
for
a
the
type of
game, Peyton
injury
Manning.
that
Oh,
will take
great.
some time to heal. They're hopeful that he won't be out long, but his return is doubtful.
Thanks, Melissa. Well, that's good news because on the replay it looked a lot more serious.
Well, I'm gonna look to see how bad these other quarterbacks are.
2 to go. Ball on their own 34. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. On the carry. Looking for room.
The quarter defense doesn't have the best tacklers.
The 40.
Eddie George.
The 20. Walls brings him down at the 8-yard line.
That's pretty much the worst injury that could happen to the Colts.
It's 1st and goal.
Because even with Edger James out, you still got Rhodes. Even with Harrison out, you still got 2 receivers that could catch. That's just devastating to the rest of this game.
Second down is usually the time they'll call for a play pass. So they need to play discipline, not to bite too hard.
2nd and goal.
I was feeling it too. So now we're going to have to rise to the occasion.
Looking downfield. Throwing. And he can't hang on. Wide shot. Drops it.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it. Here's where it pays off.
Try to one-hand it.
Can get open quickly. You try and match him up one-on-one and let him do his thing.
I'm bringing a blitz, man, defense. Would be huge if we could get
Are in the offset I formation. Man in motion.
stop here. Oh, that blocking just was too good.
So they get in on the ground.
Oh man, their defense is bad. Peyton's out for the game.
And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Hentrick in to kick this one off.
So, looking at their ratings again, I'm going to determine how I approach the rest of this
Returns this kick.
game. Rhodes.
The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive.
Oh, he's still 72 overall, even injured. Oh, so Saunders, I mean, you might as well not even throw with him. 50 accuracy. So 75 is bad, but he could at least feel like he could complete some passes. But I think I'm going to go run heavy. And I need that 92 break tackle to come through. Indoor stadium similar to Vegas. Love that. Yeah, the Madden and Michaels combo is good.
Pick up the action.
And that's what I was saying earlier, just like the authenticity of the Madden games without the real announcers is pretty lame.
1st and 10.
Well, Harrison has great hands, so maybe we could catch him sleeping.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
He's a lefty, too.
Passes it.
It's way off on the throw.
Just couldn't find a way to come up with that one.
Oh,
The
man.
defense needs to remember not to play too soft and give up big gains underneath. But they also don't want to play too tight and end up giving up a big play to set
Single
them up in
back.
scoring position.
That off tackle. Those are the runs that I have the best success with. Try to get the defense on the other side.
Looking to run it here. And they step
All right, first down.
57-yard line.
I could find a few good ones to run with.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some
Try
points
this
on the board before the
formation.
half.
Another off tackle.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 47.
Just move the tight end over here.
Goes in motion.
Use the defense. I got the line shift though. Let's go for it. Oh, safety came up.
And it looks like they'll mark it at the 43.
That really messed it up.
But there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration.
Saw it coming, but once he was up there,
4-man front this time. They'll go with the run. James.
On the little seam.
And he stopped at the 48.
You know what? You wear down a defense.
That one I felt like I knew what I was doing on the running. What's up, JC? It's been a while. Good to see you in the chat. How you been doing?
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Still running.
There's too many guys slipping right through. 40 seconds. This is probably not a good time to go for it. But I feel like I need to do something here. No, punt it. I think I get the ball at halftime.
Smith lines up in the backfield for the punt.
If I could just not lose yards on these.
Will return this one. He shakes the defender.
Yeah, big return.
Loses the defender.
And the face mask. I might as well have just went for it. They're already on the 48-yard line. So the only thing that accomplished really was taking 12 seconds off the clock.
Body parts moving around. You just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass. Here's a spot we're trying to add to the lead before the half can backfire. All it takes is one mistake, and it could be the defense that's scoring. That's why the quarterback has to throw it hard to the sideline so that no one can jump the pass.
Ooh, that could have been a pick. But like I said, these guys don't have the hands. Always go for it.
In there, but it didn't work.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. The Titans are in the offset I formation.
Yeah, that one pass he threw is just so off the mark.
Looking downfield. McNair.
That's easy money for him.
At the 27.
Quarter defense not working.
Take a shot at the end zone here.
But they didn't want to blow their chance of getting some points before the half. So he has to be smart with his throw.
Really need to hold him to a field goal now.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. They're coming with a blitz. Passing right.
That was my assignment. There's no way I was getting to him.
100 yards passing.
So they're letting the clock go down. Okay, now they're calling the timeout.
And the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback. Either throw a pick or take him down.
Oh, you got to play basketball today? Where did you play at? You play in a league?
First down and goal to go. About 5 yards out.
Wish I still had some opportunities to play, but the few pickup gyms that we played in have not had us back in there. Or the guys running it just didn't try to make it happen anymore.
Nedley heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. The kick is up. The try
It's about what I expected from the defense, giving up 17 points. But Peyton getting injured on the first drive didn't allow me to keep the momentum going. For me on offense. Nothing there.
It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score, Tennessee 17.
Little cheerleading action here.
And we're back. Here
Your
of the heavy
special
offense
Olympian.
as we get set for the second half kickoff. Hentrick in to kick this one off.
All right, so I do get the ball at halftime.
He gets the kick away.
So this is a big drive coming up.
Is looking for a nice return. Indianapolis needs 2 scores to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own.
So when you do have someone as good as Peyton Manning, then you switch to someone who's 75 overall, you really feel it. Or not 75 overall, but pass accuracy.
He's looking upfield.
He's just not really breaking tackles. Oh, now Edgerrin James is injured. Wow.
Just got what he could.
Yeah, he tried to stretch it outside, but the defense was quick to react to the play.
This is not going well. He's only out 1 play. Okay. Can work with that.
Back to the field. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
Nice graphics. I think they hold up pretty well. That's what I say, like this era. There we go. Good throw there.
Pulls him down at the 46-yard line. Ismail is there for the catch, his first of the game. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 46.
Yeah, try to set it up. They double covering Harrison.
Back to pass. Looking for an option.
Oh, man.
Javon Curse gets
Couldn't even get it off.
for the 2nd time today.
It's his combination
Javon
of strength and
Curse.
speed that's allowed him to get those sacks.
2nd and long coming up here. Dropping back, steps up into the pocket. Looking for an
Nope.
option.
Oh, come on. He dropped that. Man, this... I don't remember, like, getting screwed over by this game as much as I have been.
3rd and long. Ball on their own 34. They'll go with a pass. Looking for an option. Gets rid of it. It was tipped. Despite good
It better have been
forces the
tipped.
ball in there.
This guy's got to buckle down and make some better reads out there.
4th and long. Ball on their own 34. Smith is just
Line
about
breaks
ready to
down
punt
too
this one
easy.
away.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And
On
he
both the
leads
running
third
and the
down.
passing plays.
Mason saw them closing in fast, so he signaled for the fair count.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Half the time they're letting someone in right away.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 29. They'll go with a pass. McNair lets it fly, and they're able to connect on that one.
It'd be big to get a fumble or something going on defense.
The defense
INT, pick 6 would be nice.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively, using motion. Looking for room.
Couldn't get off the block.
Bird wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. He really covered some good ground there.
And here's a guy with great speed who can pick up the first, then keep the ball moving downfield.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 44.
Now, something you can do in these Madden games is you could put a receiver or anyone you want at quarterback and just start running with them. But don't expect to be passing because they're going to throw it way off. But if you just want to go like straight running, oh man.
And it's complete. And he's forced out of bounds at the 33.
They function better than Madden's graphics. Yeah, I mean, everything in this is pretty smooth. It is really surprising how well these graphics hold up.
Within scoring distance.
But yeah, I have seen some of those glitches in some of the current Maddens.
Number 86, in motion, with the carry, through the middle. Peterson records the stop at the 31. He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his lineman.
Inside enemy territory. Using motion.
Motion.
On the carry. Looking for blocker. Can't bring him down.
All right, made the tackle.
Stopped him for his third tackle so far. So a gain of about
I mean, that's what I kind of started talking about it because I was considering it a couple drives ago.
3rd and 7.
I'm like, this QB sucks. But he did throw those two on the money. It's just the receivers dropped them, so I don't know.
The Titans using motion.
Because then I just really get rid of the passing game.
They're able to connect on that one. Number 28 with the stop at the 10.
But this one's going so poorly, it's like, why not? Air McNair
First down and goal to go.
is just
Ball
too
on the
much
10-yard line.
to handle right now for this Colts secondary. That's horrible.
On the carry.
Takes care of that draw play.
At the 10-yard line.
I would say, yeah, I mean, Air McNair does not get talked a lot about when it comes to great QBs, but he was really good.
McNair under center. Man in motion.
Oh, man. Touchdown, Eddie George.
And he takes it in for the score.
All right, yeah, we're going to look at that now because
Defenders missed to get the yardage he needed.
So he crosses the goal line to double his rushing touchdown total.
we're going to look to see if there's anyone with good speed on this team that has any kind of arm.
The point after is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that.
And the Colts without Peyton Manning are just one of the worst teams in the game.
Hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Walls is on his way upfield.
A great tackle.
Well, they're running out of time here. So what you really need to do.
We're going to look. Throw power 38, 22, Edgerrin James. QB9, rookie. Got any speed? 44, no. Jeff Saturday's the next one with the best accuracy. Oh, man. Yeah, there's really nobody. I would just be straight up. There are some guys, though, that were quarterbacks in, like, usually college. And they'll give them, like, a rating in the 50s for accuracy
And welcome back.
and throw power. And I'll highlight those guys.
It's first
Like,
and 10.
one of them's
Ball on their own 32.
Antoine Randall L.
Hewitt gives the ball off. Running to the left side. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. Good gain there and a first down.
Yeah, they had a lot of good I mean, they had some of the best regular seasons, too, but
Adjustments to slow this guy down.
only a few good, successful playoffs.
With the Tennessee Titans ahead of the Indianapolis Colts. 24-3. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 46. He's looking upfield. Nice move. Schulters records the tackle.
Antoine Randall L. I know there's a few other guys like that, too.
Ball right around midfield. Looking downfield.
Just had to get rid of that. Didn't really have time to process that play. They're coming in hot.
5 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully for them. Remember when it did happen one season, they had Curtis Painter as their main guy. And they were like 1-15 without Peyton playing. And the year before that, they were probably one of the best teams in the league.
5 yards to go. Ball on the
I
49-yard line.
just found out that there is a Bloomington Techno tournament. I guess 2022. Yes, Harrison, first down, keep it going. So it's something I'll consider. The Detroit one, I didn't even know was happening. What day is it on?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Completed pass, the player had control of the ball. The Titans will be charged a timeout.
And the official was unable to see anything to change his mind, so the call stands.
But they took the time.
They're going to take that away from me?
So first and 10 here.
Did they suck for a luck season? No, I don't think so. He just came right off the bat swinging.
Gets the pass off. Great catch. Schulter pulls him down at the 16.
So when I have thrown with him, he's not the worst quarterback. 75 is good enough.
Inside the red zone.
March 3rd. All right. Well.
Looking downfield. Rolling right. Throwing.
Oh, rifled it in there and he drops it. I'll keep it in mind. With the video game bus thing that I've been doing, most of the parties are on the weekend. So it would have to be more of a game time decision, like if there's nothing that weekend.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Back to pass. Steps up into the pocket. Passes it out to the left.
Oh, come on. Don't run that much back.
As hard as he throws it, he always seems to put the ball right on the receiver's number.
Can't find it. Oh, it's in single back.
They're down inside the 10. Only one man back. Hewer gives the ball. Godfrey makes the play
Edge in.
at the 4. About a 5-yard pickup for the first down.
Hey, it may be a simple play to the outside, but it gets the job done. And when you can do that, it spreads out the defense, which gives your team some chances of hitting a bigger play.
He gets the carry, and they go back to the run.
They're running out of time.
I am running out of time, but
sure isn't going to help them score that quick one.
Second and goal. Everybody up on the line with the carry.
Edgerrin James got in there for a touchdown.
That is a big-time run right there.
Is it completely over? No. I could get them to miraculously do a 3 and outs.
And it's on its way.
I have all timeouts in the 2-minute warning.
So the offense is able to string together a long,
To score a touchdown and kick an onside-er.
and they're able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Anytime you drive down the field and you've used a lot of plays, it tires out that defense. Each play keeps getting you closer and closer, and finally you get the one that puts you in.
I mean, it's just a matter of time before the Bears get rid of him.
They'll head back onto the field looking to duplicate their last.
I don't really follow the NFL like I did. I mean, 2020 was pretty much done for me. I know I've probably said this already to you, but just looking at a few things that I know about the Bears. I mean, Khalil Mack's out for the season. Isn't there the rookie QB Fields injured? It's like, I know he's made some
100 yards in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for much
dumb
more than that
play
from your
calling
man.
throughout the last probably 3 years. Some of that stuff you can't control.
Ball on their own 30. And it looks like an offset on.
And that's the problem with this Colts defense. They're just so bad at tackling and everything that it's hard to get stops. Is that something Jim Harbaugh is looking to do? Come back to the NFL?
34-yard line.
Timeout called by Indianapolis. 2 timeouts
I
remaining.
know they finally got over the hump of beating Ohio State, right?
It's 1st and 10.
I don't know what the Bears should do, really. And another first down.
Records the stop at the 45-yard line. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. First and 10. Ball on their own 45.
Jim Harbaugh would toughen him up, that's for sure.
In the line of scrimmage. Looking to turn it upfield. Big pop that time.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. And that's worse. They've almost got this game won, but they still need to.
I should add a little bit more confidence in the backup to try to throw.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
His 75 accuracy was not bad on that drive. The lefty threw me off a little bit, but he was good throwing to that side of the field.
You have half of what you need on offense to get to the Super Bowl.
Timeout called by the defense. That's their final timeout.
I'm guessing this should be a run.
That's what I remember too, so.
Because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
McNair under center.
Yeah, this just not.
And he's brought down.
George and the passing game of the Titans was just too much to handle.
So they have 1st and 10
I
here.
would have had to beat them in a shootout.
McNair under center.
Because when you have a bad defense, you really feel how easily they get through the defensive line. And then when you do get to the ball carrier, they're breaking tackles. Yeah, that's GG. At least I got a drive in there to score a touchdown. Who has similar skills to the field, think it could work. You can certainly trade. These are the rosters as is. So I'm not doing a season or anything, so it's just the individual games. So to see Peyton Manning, I really only get to do one drive with him. It's pretty disappointing, but it's just a game. I could always play with him another time.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here.
Computer's a pain, though.
39-yard line.
I'm continuing my losing streak on these videos. I got on a little winning streak, and now I'm like back on a big losing streak.
The final score is
This one I don't feel that bad about.
Indianapolis 10.
With Peyton going down on the first drive. Tony Dungy and Jeff Fisher. Oh, Eddie George just tore it up. See, I need a running game like that from one of my running backs. Breakdown of the Pats. Yeah, we'll We're in the P's. Man, Peyton, he was ready. He was ready to have a great game. 13 attempts, 36 yards. It's just so not good. Harrison only 1 catch. Drops 2 for Ishmael, 1 for Pollard. That's better than other games, but I didn't throw it that much because I didn't have Peyton. Defense is bad. Yeah, you don't want Peyton. Peyton's the worst player to get injured. Like I said, you can work with pretty much anyone else on this team going down, but that one's hard to come back from. You would have lost way worse without Peyton. Yeah. I hung in there. Oh, is that what you're doing, Eli? Listen to some inappropriate Christmas songs. So yeah, the Colts. Let's see what team's up next. It didn't go how you draw it up. It was feeling good though. That first drive, throwing all those little flats to Edger and James. Didn't even start throwing to the receivers yet. It was gonna be a well-oiled attack, and it just didn't come to fruition with the injury. Cowboys are next. Them boys, the Dallas Cowboys, will be the next team to break down. So looking forward to that one, breaking down America's team. Or is that the Packers now? I don't know. But yeah, so Titans, good. Colts, not so much. And like I said, I'm going to be showcasing some other games, so won't be as many of these videos coming up. I have invited some of the other guys on the channel to come over and play me in this game and whatever game I end up playing with the beer openings of the advent calendar, the craft beer openings. So it'll be a random beer every time. So I just put those in the fridge today, so those will be cold and ready. They're all wrapped up. NFL 2K3. Yeah, they never had decent backups because they're just like Peyton's gonna play the whole time, which he did until he had that neck injury, and then they had Painter, which they were the worst. So that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you everyone for watching, and we're really gonna amp it up in December, so I hope you're ready for a lot of retro sports gaming this December, because it's coming.